All right, you ready to revive what the fuck of the week?
Yeah, go ahead. You got it, brother.
So I had a little epiphany. I was thinking we need another segment on here where we just shoot the shit. So this isn't MMA related. If y'all are coming here for our cold hard analysis, thank you, but this isn't that. We're just gonna talk about the craziest, or not even the craziest, just like the funniest thing that happened to us over the week that made us just go like, "What the fuck?" So we're coming back with it. WTF of the week. You want me to start it off?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So mine, this one, it's on myself. Honestly, it's more like just like, what the fuck, Eric? What are you doing? So it was Friday night after work. Went out to the bar with some friends. We were playing some pool. There's some chicks that we started playing with. I was chopping it up with. I was feeling pretty good with one of them. I was I was here. It's the only way to put it. I was all the way here. And my friends were leaving. They were like, "Hey, we're going. We're calling Uber." And I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'm good." And then stayed all the way till closing time. Ended up like getting the digits and shit. But I was banking everything on the fact that I'd be going home with her that night,
Facts.
and that just didn't happen. It just the cards didn't fall into place.
It's rare, bro.
So
It's rare.
we get outside the bar 2 a.m. California bullshit. That's closing time. I wish we could be out. I wish we could be out till the sunrise like Miami, but we can't. So we get outside, and of course, it's the one night that it's pouring rain. And get outside, and I say, you know what? I don't deserve an Uber home. It probably would have been an $8 Uber home, but I said, I don't deserve this shit because I'm like drunk. I said, I didn't execute, so I got to walk home. So I just ended up walking my happy ass 2.5 miles home in the rain. Just
You do
punished
love a good
myself for
walk.
not
You do love a good
executing.
walk.
It was solid. I had my AirPods in my pocket, so I was just playing music, and it wasn't bad. But
Whenever you're drunk, you do love to walk a lot.
bro, I remember in San Diego and I just disappeared the whole night. Well,
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
like to
get in.
walk. That's your
I
thought.
got pushed at the door. I got tripped. Bad call by the bouncer.
Facts.
Really, just a bad whistle.
All right, so
What?
mine's actually pretty funny. So, one of my friends, I'm gonna not disclose names for
You can
professional
use
career
fake names.
purposes. Um, but me and three other friends, we're in a friend group, whatever. Um, so one of our friends, his mom, rest in peace, passed away. This is like 3 months ago. She passed away. So like last week or 2 weeks ago, they had a celebration of life for her at a restaurant here in town. Um, so he texted us like, "Hey, come to the celebration of life. We have food, open bar, like whatever." He's like, "I'm gonna be drunk," and he's not a big drinker, but he's like, "I'm gonna be drunk that day," like for his mom. Like, you get it, whatever. So the other three of us had an arrangement together that we had to attend to. So you can like read between the lines of kind of who it is and what we had to do. But so we're on the way back home into town to go to the celebration of life. He's texting us like, "Bro, just come, just get here, just get here." Like, yeah, like we're on the way. So we get there and he's lit, he's drunk. So immediately we're like catching up. We're just like we're drinking Mai Tais. All we were drinking was Mai Tais. So we're drinking Mai Tais. He's like, "Bro, I've drank five." So I immediately boom, one, boom, two. So we're going, right? So we're in a room. So like imagine like a room, there's closed doors, there's another room, there's closed doors, and then there's the bar. So to get to the bar, we had to walk through a room, like another party room.
Like full of people with the DJ and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was, but they were just like it was like kind of like it looked like a gathering, like a meeting. It wasn't like a full on like party. It was just like a
Yeah. Celebration of life.
kind of like how at the pizza places they have like those rooms, literally just like that.
I got you.
Um, so me and the friend whose mom died, we go to the bar to get a drink. As we're walking through the other room to get to our room, one of the dudes is like, "Hey, can you guys close the door?" So, but he said it like rude. So like if you ask me nicely, like, hey, can you guys just close the door? Like I'll close the door for you. But if you say it rudely, I'm gonna be petty. So now every time I walk through there, I'm not closing the door. So so that happens, right? So we go in like 2, 3 more times. We don't close the door, right? And then so we're in our room. One of our other friends comes through and closes the door. And I was like, bro, stop closing the door. Like, don't fucking close the door. Because they know me, I'm just being petty, right? I'm just being
Yeah.
petty. So
You're on your shit.
yeah. So finally, I walk through by myself and I don't close the door. And they're like looking at me and I'm like, whatever. So one of our friends finally, at this point we're like 7 Mai Tais in. We're lit. And come to find out, well, I knew it. They were doing an AYSO soccer like meeting. So it was like literally a bunch of dudes talking about little kid soccer. So we're like, so at this point the celebration of life's over. So it's just like the four of us and a couple more family members. But it's like everyone who's just drunk, yeah. So we start like getting on the aux and we're just like blasting music, like singing karaoke, whatever. So so one of our other friends is like, I'm about to go get a drink. So he goes and gets a drink, and all I remember is he's coming back, and I see him like backpedaling, like, whoa, like what? What are y'all trying to do then? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? So I run in there. I'm like, bro, like what happened? What happened? He's like, nah, fuck that. He's all, fuck that. I ain't gonna close a fucking door. So I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm like, bro, what happened? He's like, I walked by. He was staring at me. I said, you got something to say? And he said, yeah. Can you guys close the door? He said, I'm not a fucking door monitor. If you want to close the door, you can close the fucking door. So I'm like, so I run in there, and they're like holding the door. They're like holding the door, and the dude's like, you can't come in. You can't come in. I'm like, bro, I gotta go to the bathroom. And he's like, no. He's like, you guys gotta go around. I said, bro, I'm not fucking going around. He's like, use a different door. I said, bro, we're using this door. I'm going to the bathroom. So we bust in there. Everyone's looking at us crazy because it's like a soccer draft, right? So the dude's like holding the door, bro, literally like holding the door. I'm like, bro, we're going through the door, like relax. So we bust through, like all 4 of us, and we're just like looking around, like scoping the scene, like what are they trying to do? So then we finally get to the bar. We go back, and I'm at the bar, and 2 of our other friends like we're going back towards the room. But I'm like like when shit pops off, bro, I'm like super like aware of like my surroundings. Like so like when the bouncer was like trying to kick you out, I was like super aware. So like I see him like walk by, our friend walk by, and I see him walk by the guy, and he like stops and he turns back around. I'm like, fuck. He's like, nah, bro, you're a weirdo. He's like, matter of fact, you're a weirdo. And then he's like, so then I was like, bro, come on, we're good. Let's go. So then we walk out. And I was like, man, y'all a bunch of fucking weirdos in here drafting little girls. So then they were like, get us out of here. So then the owners came. Yeah, it was all a mess. Basically, we got into a fight at a funeral.
Hey man, that's what it'd be like that sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Your friend wanted to get lit for his mom, and that's what y'all did.
Yeah, facts. Good story. He wasn't mad at it, so good story.
Was it like Tony's or something like that, or?
Nah, it was Billy's Chinese place.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's comedy. All right, then. Look at us, 37 minutes. That's a long ass episode. You got anything else before we get out of here?
I don't fight at no funerals.
That's good advice.